It's been 2.5 years since Tom Gilmore officially took the reins in Bethlehem, winning 4 games with Lehigh in his only traditional season. Excited now for a fresh start.
It feels really good to be out here in August practicing football as a full team. We've shown the ability to make big plays in all 3 phases. Now we just got to do it on a more consistent basis.
While the team's shortened 3-game spring season did not include any wins, the biggest beneficiaries were the first and second-year Mountain Hawks, who make up more than half of the team's fall roster.
We all got our feet wet. I think, guys, we've been together in the trenches. And I think our communication's really ramped up on both sides of the ball now. You see in practice, we're going back and forth now, which is great to see. There's give and take on both sides. A transfer from Toledo last summer, Cross Wilkinson enters his first season with Lehigh, the 6'3" junior winning the starting job this past spring, throwing for a season-high 177 yards in the team's finale against rival Lafayette.
He knows the offense a lot better now this fall. He's a lot more comfortable. His timing and his poise in the pocket were the 2 things that he needed to improve from the spring, but it was 3 years that he didn't actually play in actual games. So I think that probably helped him more than anyone else on the team. So really pleased with his production so far.
Despite currently practicing without starting center Justin Girth, Lehigh has the makings of a balanced offense with running back tandem of senior Rashawn Allen and junior Zathan Hill, plus tight end Alex Snyder and leading receiver Austin Dambaugh.
They've really gone after the defense, and we've been able to execute some of those big plays. But we've also been able to move the ball. So we're a lot deeper at the skill positions on offense than we have been for the last 2 years.
Defensively, the Mountain Hawks expect to be strong in the secondary with All-Patriot League honoree Ty-G Leach at safety, Jack Bush and Latrell Wimberly at corner. And though the D-line is a bit banged up, the linebacker core features a pair of 5th-years in Pete Hafner and Nate Norris, all part of a team defense that allowed just 4 touchdowns in the spring when they were ranked among the top 10 FCS units.
We took advantage of that spring to be able to gel together more. So this fall we're planning on being more close. Everybody having a better understanding, and going into Villanova, it's just more about ourselves, getting down to basics and coming out ready to play football.
Now, despite the recent struggles with depth and injuries, a pandemic, and simply put, getting wins, Lehigh is still the winningest program in Patriot League history, dating back 35 years, with 12 titles and 133 wins. And it's work on days like this, practices like this, that are bound to get the Mountain Hawks back on track.
Knowing the history of Lehigh, there's a lot of pride and tradition, and especially the offense. So we have to keep, take that bar and keep raising it for those guys who have come before us and who are those to come. So yeah, there's a lot of onus, and we know who we can be. So we just have to come out and prove it.
On the scene with the Mountain Hawks, I'm Christy Fulkerson for the Service Electric Network.